Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I walked through a step-by-step guide on how to effectively redeem Capital One, Citi, and American Express points by transferring those points out to their travel partners in order to maximize their value. The goal is to do better than the standard 1 cent per point that you get by redeeming the points for statement credit or to book travel through the bank's portal. Ideally, we want to get around 2 cents per point or more through transfer partners, so basically doubling the value of your points. I intentionally left Chase out of that guide because I think they're a bit unique compared to the others, so I wanted to make a separate video about them. So in this video, I'm going to go through 3 ways to redeem Chase Ultimate Rewards points for more than 1 cent per point. I'll call these the easy way, the medium way, and the hard way. Generally speaking, the more difficult the point redemption method is, the more valuable it will be. Let's go in reverse order and start with the hard way first. The hard way is actually going to be the exact same method that I described in my last video for Capital One, Citi, and American Express, which is to transfer the points out to Chase's travel partners and search for high-value award bookings. Just like with the other banks, the goal here is to get around 2 cents per point or higher. If you want to learn about the details of how to do this effectively, check out that previous video. You should be able to follow all of the same steps laid out there. To start though, you'll need to know who Chase's transfer partners are. If you have a Sapphire Reserve, Sapphire Preferred, or Ink Business Preferred card, you can find the list of available transfer partners by logging into your Ultimate Rewards portal, clicking on Earn/Use up at the top, and then selecting Transfer to Travel Partners. Here you'll be able to see all of the airline and hotel loyalty programs that you can transfer your Chase UR points to. Apart from any bonus offers that Chase might be running, all of Chase's transfers go through at a 1-to-1 ratio. So for example, 1,000 Chase UR points will transfer into 1,000 Air Canada Aeroplan miles. If you've seen my last video, you might notice that some of the names on this list are also transfer partners of the other 3 banks. So just to organize things a little better, let's take the Venn diagram from that last video, which shows all of the transfer partners for Capital One, Citi, and American Express, and which ones they have in common, and just erase all of the names that are not Chase transfer partners too. So now the diagram just shows all of the partners that Chase has in common with the other banks. Many of these are airlines that are part of one of the 3 major airline alliances, Star Alliance, Oneworld, and SkyTeam, which you can see from their color coding. If you're not familiar with why these airline alliances are important for redeeming points, check out my previous video. I go through all of that there. And now that you have this list, you can follow the same 5-step process I talked about in that video to find high-value award bookings through these partners. On top of these shared partners, Chase also has some partners that are unique to them, which I've listed here on the right. United Airlines, in particular, which is a member of Star Alliance, can also be really useful for finding high-value award flights, but for the rest of these, the 5-step guide doesn't really apply, and you shouldn't really be considering them when trying to redeem points the hard way. That being said, Southwest and Hyatt have pretty unique reward programs which can be pretty valuable and also a lot easier to work with. So these partners specifically are what I call the medium way to redeem UR points. For Southwest, if you transfer points to them to book one of their flights, you should typically expect to get around 1.5 cents per point. That's not super exciting, but on the other hand, Southwest makes it a lot easier to use their points than other airlines do. Unlike in the hard way, you don't have to worry about tediously searching for award availability or comparing alliance partners when booking points on Southwest. Any seat on any Southwest flight on any date can be booked with points. Basically, if you can pay for a Southwest ticket with cash, you can also pay for it with points at a rate of around 1.5 cents per point every single time. It doesn't get much easier than that. Hyatt is also unique in its own way. In my last video, I mentioned that it's usually not a great idea to transfer points out to hotel partners unless you're getting a better transfer rate than just 1-to-1. But Hyatt is an exception to that rule. Unlike basically every other hotel chain, Hyatt points are often worth more than 1 cent per point at all levels of their portfolio of properties, even the lowest end ones. It's not at all uncommon to find 2 cent per point redemptions at inexpensive Hyatt Place properties in smaller cities, typically costing as little as 5,000 points per night, or at classy hotels in big cities, or even all-inclusive resorts in vacation destinations. And if you're looking at the highest end of Hyatt's portfolio, you can even find stays for 3 cents per point, which is very competitive with trying to redeem points the hard way instead. So the medium way of redeeming Chase points is to transfer them to Southwest or Hyatt with the goal of getting 1.5 to 3 cents per point. Finally, the easy way to redeem Chase points is to use them to book travel through the Ultimate Rewards portal. Although I don't recommend portal bookings for the other three banks, Chase is an exception because they boost the value of your points when using their portal, depending on which card you're using. If you have the Sapphire Preferred or Ink Business Preferred cards, then point values are boosted by 25% when redeeming through the UR portal, so they're worth 1.25 cents each. And if you have the Sapphire Reserve card, then they're boosted by 50%, and so are worth 1.5 cents each. Obviously, using the portal is really convenient. You don't have to sign up for other loyalty accounts or stick to a particular brand or transfer partner. Anything that can be paid for with cash through the portal can also be paid for with points at this boosted rate. Just log on to the UR portal and select Travel under Earn/Use. You can also use Chase's Pay Yourself Back feature to get the same boosted rate when redeeming points for statement credit towards purchases in certain rotating categories. Of course, the downside to relying on the convenience of the easy way is that your points might not be worth as much as they could be if you tried doing things the medium or hard ways. But what I like about Chase is that they provide this optionality for their customers so that people who don't want to spend the time and energy needed to find high value redemptions still have a way of getting a bit more value out of their points. So what do you all think? Leave a comment down below if you prefer to redeem points the easy way, the medium way, or the hard way. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and consider subscribing, and feel free to share it with anyone else that you think might find it useful. As usual, I have a bunch of links and info down in the description that I think are really helpful for maximizing travel card rewards, including my own travel card comparison spreadsheet, which you can use to figure out which travel card setup will be most beneficial to you based on your own spending habits. There's also the Credit Community Discord channel, where you can chat with fellow travel and credit card enthusiasts, ask for help with credit card suggestions or award bookings, as well as other personal finance related topics. And all of these things are completely free and open to anyone. Otherwise, that's it for this video. Until next time, safe travels.